Hello my friends and welcome to my channel. I have completed my latest journal and I'm going to do a flip through today. So first I just want to say thank you to all of you, all new subscribers. I'm so grateful, and I'm so happy that you actually like my work and can get some inspiration from it. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I have been out in the forest by the lake again this weekend, and I have a foster dog, as I say. I'm taking care of a dog for a lady that isn't well. So she has been with us and she's a puppy, 7 months, and you don't get so much done with a puppy in the house. But I at least did some painting, flowers, and some color swatches. So I could add a bit of that to this journal. So I just did a little wrap around on this one, so you can close it with some eco-dyed textile. It's a bit thick, so I needed to put something around it. But there are things you can take away if you don't think you want to have it like this, so thick. So the cover is eco-dyed textile that I have put on a file folder, and I have done a hidden spine. There are pockets on the front and the back from old linen from the 1800, and I have embroidered it onto the book, so it's safe with a few stitches. I added a little tag with some dangling on, and then I did a couple of decorations that you can use in the journal if you would like to, or if you want to put it on the front. So some old laces and some frames, embossed paper, and some color swatches on old paper. An eco-dyed antique paper from 1822, and it actually is holding well when you eco-dye them. And another of these beautiful color swatches that I just love, and I didn't add anything to this, I just left it. I thought it was so beautiful in itself, so it didn't need anything extra. So just a little lace. And then these two seed caps from the poppies that I painted this weekend. Okay, it's the same on the back, so you have a pocket here if you would like to put something in that side too. So I have used eco-dyed papers, I have used printed papers, antique papers, so it's a blend of everything in this one. This is another old book page that I have eco-dyed with leaf, and some more old paper to play with, and a little tag. And it's eco-dyed on textile on the inside too. So this was so beautiful in its print, so I left it as it was. I have done a lot of color swatching and decorated with painted papers, and all of those are originals, so there are no prints. I have painted on the paper right off. So a little bit more to decorate with if you would like to. Some linen on old paper and another tag. This is some wish thread that I have sewn onto and put together. We have a big pocket with more old papers and embossed papers in pinkish tones. Some more of my painting and decorations, and a couple of playful pieces that you can use. Old papers from Sweden, that is Ecodyeing. This is from the 40s. Old tax papers from my grandfather. More painting and old papers, some modeling paste and embroidery, and a couple of tags. And a little bit more of these washi threads, paper, textile and sewing. And this is a plain page to play on, and I just added this piece to play with, whatever you would like to do with it. And another piece with a bit purple colors on it. More color swatches, and this is a pocket, so you can put something beautiful in it. These are also old papers from my farm, so some of them were script on and some were plain, so you can do your own painting or writing on them. So this is the other page of that old Ecodyeing paper with a lot of Swedish script on it. Music paper and an Ecodyeing old book page that is just clipped down so you can play with it. Ecodyeing original papers. A big pocket with I think this is Danish script on it, and then I have decorated with different colors and papers. And another little tag. This page is gessoed, so you can do something fun with it. Then I added a couple of tags, or you can use them as pockets if you would like to. A little flip with also gessoed page, so you can write on it, and added a little bit of Ecodyeing textile. And this is actually a printed cushion cover. A couple of pieces to play on. These are printed from the jelly plate, and these are painted and coffee dyed. Another playful page with some tag to or decorated journaling cards to play with. Watercolor painting. Old book page, and this is a piece of an old tablecloth. It's actually a piece from the one I have under the book. where were we? There. And some more old paper with watercolor paint on. And then is this little zone decoration piece you can use however you would like to. It's embossed, these roses are embossed. And then a piece of hand-colored lace and some roses and embroidery on it. And this is attached to this page with textile, so you flip it like this. And then you have another flip there and a little place to write. And then this flips back. A little decoration piece to play with. More color swatches and beautiful papers. A piece of antique lace. This is from an old curtain that was in my old oldest house in the farm. And this was very fragile, so I took the piece that are double in the textile, so you can use it as a pocket. So I think this is somewhere in the beginning of 1800. The oldest thing I have found in that old house was from 1753. So I got some really old stuff from that house, and I have hand washed it so it wouldn't be dirty, and I didn't throw it in the machine. I was afraid it was too fragile, but it's cleaned at least. And then a beautiful piece of a doily under that, and another piece of old book page. It's the front of the book. It's German, I think. And then I have colored it. Old lace, book page, old original book pages on some of the papers that I have played on. A little bluish tag and another old book page that I have watercolored. A big pocket behind that one. More old and decorated pages that is glued onto this pocket. Embossed papers that flips up like this, and you have a writing space, and then you have a, just need to take a piece of paper. You have a side pocket on this one, and you have a side pocket on this one. And some beautiful old tags from Tracy Fox, and I have added a piece of textile on one of them to give them some strength. They have also paper and textile on the back, so they will be strong, so you can flip them many times. And they are put down with Ecodyeing textile. So this is one of my washi tape laces. I have used double-sided tape and put down pieces from napkins, and then one with some lace on. There are tutorials of this in my playlist. So another old book page with the original script. So this is no print, this is the real deal. And then I added a piece of watercolor paper that I have painted on. More eco-dyed page and another of these small pieces I did for pockets or whatever you want to use them as. Embroidered piece of antique linen, and these are kitchen towels from my great grandmother. My grandfather's mother used these. So I have washed them and then I have eco-dyed them, so they are different kind of colors on them. And another old piece. This is also from the 30s or the 40s, I think. Somewhere there. This is a little pocket from the side, also made with eco-dyed and painted paper. Play or writing space. Another belly band, and I have added this painting I have done on watercolor paper. Some botanical piece. More writing space and a couple of pieces to play with. And eco-dyeing. And I left these in the middle too, so you can have a bit of personality to add your own things and make it yours. A big pocket with also different eco-dyed papers, old papers, color swatches. Another of these pieces with leaves that I have watercolored on thick paper. So this is 300 grams watercolor paper to play with. Another embossed piece and some colored paper under that. This is also watercolor painted, and I have added some die cuts with the fern and some old lace to put however you want. Painted papers with acrylic inks. And these are real flowers and leaves from my garden that I have laminated with some lace and a piece of paper behind it with a print from the jelly plate. So you have a pattern on the back too from the jelly plate. This is a piece of wallpaper, not so old. I have this in my hallway upstairs with roses on, brown and turquoise, of course. So this is a bit eco-dyed, so it's a little bit less light. This is a little fold out with more of my, this is an original paper from the 1880. So this is a really old paper. Then I added some pieces of papers and textiles in different colors. And you can use it as a pocket. We have a pocket behind it. I left this because the eco-dyeing was so nice, so it's up to you to play with it. Fold out with a pocket with the embossed pattern and some of my watercolor paintings. And these are colors from Art to Basic, so it's the numbers I have used from those colors that are amazing. I can't say it enough. Art to Basics colors are creamy and clear, and I just love them. And I need to get some more, actually. And the pocket behind that. And another original old book paper. And this is original old tape, and it was so dry, so I needed to embroider on it a little bit to keep it down. And then I did a pattern from a stencil, and then I added some more colors and pattern on it. And this is another of these ruffles that I did with double-sided tape, and then I have sewed on top of it. And behind that we have another big pocket. A collaged paper with different kind of neutrals and one of my paintings. And a few more of these papers to play with. Watercolor painting with lace and old papers, and then another of these laminated pieces from my garden with some color swatches and lace. More painting, and we have another piece of the wishing thread, where is paper and textile sewn together and soaked in water. A little tag to play with. Collaged paper with embroidery on, and this is also a original text from an old book, and some French knots, some Ecodyeing. Then I added this little piece with old original script on and some painting. A side pocket, also with collage and embroidered pieces. An old book page. And another old book page on the back. This is stamped linen. Added that as a little belly band. And the other piece of that beautiful old machine righted piece. Some gold and embroidery on it, and behind that another of these pieces from my garden. An old piece of text and some flowers. Some real plants that I have picked by the lake there we are camping, and then I embroidered some pieces on it, and that it's put on really old paper, so I added a little bit more paper and watercolor painting on it. And another beautiful piece of laminated flowers. Some old watercolor painting behind it. It's a lot of embroidery and painting in this one. So if you like that, this is the journal for you. Another old textile pocket, and a piece of book page there where I have done some quick roses on with watercolor. One of the hearts that I made by the lake this weekend, and also a piece of snippet that I have embroidered on and decorated. This is a folded pocket, and we have a big piece of card that you can do something fun with. Embroidery, gold, laces, roses, old text. Painted textile, another of these old books. This is from a recipe book, so it's a recipe for different things, how much you need. Another tag and original old book page with Ecodyeing on. This is handmade watercolor paper, not by me. I have bought it, so I haven't done it, but it's you can really see that it's handmade. And I have embossed that with flowers and put a piece from a napkin and made a big pocket. And the back of that wallpaper, the old book page and a little tag and a stamped flower. Then I added this old piece of lace back here, so you can use it as a kind of belly band to put things in. So she is filled up properly. No, I can't talk properly. And then we will just close her up so things won't fall out. So this was my latest one. I hope you like it. Please give me a thumbs up, and if you're not already a subscriber, I will really appreciate your support. Like that. Bye bye from Sweden.